This is Zed Collects. Welcome to Collecting the 2001 Diamondbacks, where I research and collect a trading card for each of the 54 players and coaches on the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks roster. This episode, our player is Ken Huckaby, a catcher whose MLB debut came with the 2001 Diamondbacks season. Ken Huckaby was born January 27, 1971. Drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers, in the 22nd round of the 1991 MLB draft. He was drafted from San Joaquin Delta College in Stockton, California. From 1991 to 1996, Huckaby moved through the Dodgers minor league teams, going from the Great Lake Dodgers in the Rookie League to the Vero Beach Dodgers in the Class A League to the San Antonio Missions in the Double A League, and finally the Albuquerque Dukes in Triple A. Entering free agency at the end of 1997, he took on short-term contracts as he floated around the AAA minor leagues. In 1998, he would start the season with the Seattle Mariners and the Tacoma Rainiers, but end it with the New York Yankees and the Columbus Clippers. Till he was signed by the Diamondbacks in 1999, Huckaby would get time with both the AA El Paso Diablos and the AAA Tucson Sidewinders. The time finally came, and he got the call to make his major league debut on October 6, 2001 against the Milwaukee Brewers. He would replace Rod Barajas in the bottom of the 6th inning and get his first major league at-bat at the top of the 8th. He would be sent back down and eventually released by the Diamondbacks on October 29, 2001. Huckaby would then be signed by the Toronto Blue Jays, where he would see the most major league appearances in 2002 with 88 games, batting a .245 average and making 3 home runs. One of those 3 home runs would actually be the first inside-the-park home run made by a catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Misplayed it. I say it was a good effort. Chris Woodward scores. Huckaby comes all the way around for the inside-the-park homer. Blue Jays up 2-0.
Come 2003, he would be signed again by the Toronto Blue Jays, and on opening day, he made his mark on Derek Jeter. With Jeter on first, the Blue Jays had a defensive shift that left third uncovered. Jason Giambi would hit a soft grounder to the pitcher. Pitcher would throw to first, getting the out, but Jeter saw the defense out of position and made a drive for third. Huckaby moved up the line in an attempt to cover third, but Jeter would dive in head first. Huckaby fielded the throw and they collided. Jeter would dislocate his shoulder, and Huckaby would record the out. 2004 would have Huckaby signing with the Texas Rangers, but then later claimed off waivers by the Baltimore Orioles. He'd then be sent back to the Texas Rangers. He'd sign back with the Toronto Blue Jays in 2005, then the Boston Red Sox in 2006. 2006 is the year that Huckaby would see his last major league appearance. It was September 27, 2006. Huckaby would replace Jason Varitek at the top of the 8th, playing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. He'd get one final plate appearance before ending the shutout game. 2007, he would get signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers again, but remain in AAA with the Las Vegas 51s. His last year on the field playing baseball would be 2008. Signed with the Kansas City Royals and playing for the Omaha Royals. He'd be released by the team on May 10, 2008. From there, Huckaby began a path of coaching that would have him as the hitting coach for the Bluefield Blue Jays in 2013, and then for the Lansing Lugnuts in 2014. He'd become the manager of the team in 2015, taking them to the Eastern Division Championship. That then earned him a chance to manage the 2016 Dundon Blue Jays. 2017 saw a promotion to the catching coordinator for all of Toronto's minor league affiliates. What would seem promising at first is when he was announced as the manager for the 2020 Buffalo Bisons, the AAA affiliate for the Toronto Blue Jays. However, COVID would cancel the minor league season that year, and in an attempt to save money, the Blue Jays organization would let him go in September of 2020, not even a year into his 2-year contract, in addition to other staff being let go. All would not be lost. Huckaby would become manager of the Lake Country Dockhounds in 2023 and has remained there since. Locating a card for Ken Huckaby was a little difficult. His true major league appearances came in 2002 with the Blue Jays, and the cards reflect that. Luckily, a company named Grandstand made minor league cards from 1996 to 2016. before I show you the card that I got for Huckaby, I wanted to show you this card of him from 1997 when he was on the Albuquerque Dukes. What is this? Is this a hard hat? I tried finding more information on this, but no other players were wearing this. Anyway, I present to you Ken Huckaby's 2000 Tucson Sidewinders card. Thanks to the Sweetest Swing on eBay for the card, link in the description below. I need to go more in depth about the Sidewinders in the future, but I really need to do a whole video on Sandy Sidewinder. She is a choice for sure. That aside, the card itself is nice for something produced by a smaller publisher. I also resonate with the Millennial Edition personally. Interesting note here is that Ken Huckaby was not drafted as a second round pick in the 1991 draft, but the 22nd. Ken Huckaby is the type of baseball player that holds a special spot in my heart. He isn't an all-star, but he is what makes baseball feel alive. That type of person that puts in the work to do what he loves and finds a way to make it work. Thank you, Ken Huckaby, for all that you've done for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more collecting the 2001 Diamondbacks episodes, and as always, this has been Zed Collects, and there's nothing hotter than Arizona baseball.